I just want to let you guys know that the grind is not glamorous. Here's what we got going on today. Packing all that stuff, all this stuff, plus the stuff on the counter. And we're headed to Tampa today. I've got a job out in Tampa. So we're taking a little roadie. Gotta get a rental car first. We're taking a little roadie, and we have set up at 4 p.m. My rental car I have to get at 9 a.m. So let's pack the car. It's currently 8:30. This is the worst part. In my apartment, I live on the 3rd floor and there's no elevator. So I have to lug 80-pound cases down to my truck. I'm gonna have a bruise. Okay, I just want to put that in perspective for you. First up, we got the lighter cases. It's getting really humid and sticky in Florida. It's not fun. I'm also gonna grab my backpack while I'm here. Day in the life of a solo videographer. This is how it is. Okay, 3 flights later, we've made it down. Just throwing stuff in my trunk at this point. Okay, this in the front seat of the car. Okay, let's lock the car. Go back for round 2. Round 2 is this like 50-pound case right here in my other backpack. One with my clothes in it for the weekend. Oh yeah. If you ever want to get muscles and you don't want to work out, get a job that forces you to lift heavy shit. Boom. Instantly strong. Oh man, I just hit my calf with it. I'm gonna have a bruise. Oh, I love it. It's a great time. It's always so fun to put this in the rental car as well. They're like, wow, you guys have a lot of stuff. I was like, oh yeah, you don't even know the half of it. All right, a backpack in the front. Okay, everything's in the car now. And that's that. And then I also have my fanny pack or my crossbody bag that I wear across my chest. But that's just like I wear it while I'm driving type thing. We've made it to the top. I am sweat drenched. Okay, shit. I got my car. Now I'm just transporting. All right, we are in the car. I'm on my way to Tampa. It's gonna take me 3 hours and 40 minutes through tolls. So, you know, this should be interesting. Hopefully I get there and I'll have a little time to go to the park. Or like a park around. I'm gonna head to the hotel first because check-in's at 3. So I have made it to the hotel, which is Hyatt Place. Tampa, from the looks of it, looks a little run down, not gonna lie to you. But it doesn't matter because we're here for a work job, not vacation. Right now I'm gonna get hopefully checked in, and then I think I honestly just want to go to the gym because like I'm like right in the middle of the city. So like truthfully, I don't think there's gonna be many parks to go to. I also just want to work out. I feel kind of gross. Let's go, let's get in and get a room. Okay, update, the hotel room is not ready yet. They said about 2 o'clock, 2:20. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then see if there is a park around or just something else I can occupy my time with. If not, YouTube in the car sounds like a great idea. All right, here is our room. Wow, the lights are very limited. Okay, here we go, perfect. Little coffee bar. Definitely gonna be getting into that this weekend. Nice little desk. I put my laptop here so that the light doesn't bother me. Nice, got a little bathroom. 2 beds. I don't need 2 beds, but I mean, hey, you know. And then the condition of outside, which is very, very humid, very, very gray, but that's okay. It is 2:25. I set up at 4, and the school is 4 minutes away. So I'm gonna go work out first, so that way, like when I'm off, I could just, you know, just relax. Fitness center is tight, but hey, it's okay. It's raining. Ew. Got back from the gym, showered, changed. I feel put together now. I feel great. It's almost about time to get going and hit the road. With schools, it's kind of interesting because sometimes they don't let you go through the front doors. Sometimes you have to load in through the theater way. So I have to find the theater first. Yeah, so I don't know. And my on-site contact, like, doesn't really tell me where to go, so I kind of just have to figure it out. Yeah, other than that, we're dressed to impress, ready to go. Shoes on, not yet. And I'm gonna get my bag and everything set up so that I have everything I need for it to be a successful setup. I'll be back there. This is a setup. All right, I got the table. Yeah. It's gonna be tight fit. Okay, so I actually wanted to kind of go ahead and walk you through kind of what I go through when I'm at these venues and I set up. Obviously, you can tell that it was a little tight. I had to put the table over the seats. And it was tight. It was real tight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so I typically start with the table, place that wherever I need it to be, and then I set up the tripod. I set up the tripod because after I set up the tripod, I get the power, and then I put the laptops on, which I put one of the laptops underneath the tripod just so I can have a bigger monitor. I use the laptop screen as the monitor when I'm doing these dances and stuff. So you'll see me getting all the stuff for the laptops out. I always usually set up the laptops first because they're like, you know, the whole thing basically. They one of them does a capture, so it like internally records through the camera, which is connected to an Abert, which is connected to a Blackmagic, and that mixes the feed and it captures that. And then I have another laptop, which is the one beside the tripod. That one is for streaming, and I just use OBS to really just, you know, get the streams up going. Obviously, OBS is significant compared to other streaming softwares. The computers also have to communicate to each other, so they communicate through like Dropbox, and they have to be like synced at the same time and stuff. because when you're, typing in the entries and everything, that triggers a lower third to come on OBS, which has the title of the dance up for the stream. So yeah, as you can see, I set up the camera. I'm getting various accords, XLR cables, HDMI, Blackmagics. The Blackmagic converters just kind of mix it and then, send signals in and out of computers and stuff to the points that I need to. I also am recording on a Zoom H6, I think. There's six ports. I use about 4 of them. 3 of them are Judge's audio. 1 of them is a backup audio. Even though I'm getting backup from the camera itself, it's always a backup. Audio is pretty important, obviously, but some videographers don't really understand how important sound really is. So, especially when it comes to this, sound quality is kind of key because, essentially what I'm doing is I'm videotaping these dances for the dancers that are paying for, the video package, essentially, and they're listening to the judges' critiques. They're watching themselves, redance, to it's kind of like, when you watch film in basketball, you watch it to see the mistakes you made and, try to get better through it. Some people just also want it as like a memory keepsake kind of thing. But yeah, so I just showed a notebook. That notebook, I have a diagram I drew, and that diagram has all the in and outs to the Averts, to the Blackmagics, to the stream, all of it connecting through, SDIs and everything, just because they switched the setup from last year. So I'm still kind of getting used to the setup. So I just draw it out in the way that my setup is. I just draw a diagram because I'm a visual person. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting all the streams and cables. I'm getting all the cables and the Averts to the stream laptop now. But yeah, so it's quite a big setup. Tightly, it could probably take me about 30 minutes if I was really going quick. But this took me roughly an hour to do. But yeah, so this is kind of what I go through at the first day of the event. Okay, got my Impossible Burger from Red Robin, and getting back to going back to the hotel. It is raining, clearly, so it should be fun. Okay, so I have my dinner here from the one and only Red Robin. I didn't think I can eat anything at Red Robin because I don't eat meat except for fish, and I don't eat dairy. But lo and behold, we have a Impossible Burger in front of us. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I fully 100% trust this from Red Robin, but hey, sometimes when you're given something, you just have to eat it. It is paid for, and sometimes you just gotta realize that it's gonna be okay. Things are gonna be okay. Most of the meals had salad with cheese. I think it was like a Caesar salad type vibe. And because I have a vegan burger, I realized they're wow, because they're being healthy, let's give them something unhealthy, which is chips. I would have liked a salad, something fresh, but chips is what we have. And honestly, I'll probably end up eating some of them. As I was setting up, I realized that I always feel like I'm in a rush to do things. I always feel like all the things that I'm doing should have been done yesterday. That was weird. but like I'm always trying to do the most. I'm always trying to do it quickly. I'm always trying to, you know, get it done faster, move on to the next thing, you know? Burger reveal. Honestly, I think it's good. It's definitely not meat. Because if it was meat, I'd been able to tell by the aftertaste. When it's real meat, I know that it's fake meat because it doesn't have that like irony aftertaste. So this is definitely the burger I'm supposed to have, but I added some tomatoes, onions, lettuce. Gotta spice it up sometimes. I always just rush into everything, and slowing down is an art. Because this world is so fast-paced, because of hustle culture, because of all of these things that are making us rush and feel like we need to get things done like yesterday, I feel like then, you know, the present kind of gets taken away because we're doing all these things and we're doing them quickly. And honestly, you know, I used to rush so much when I was setting up for my job. And, you know, we're given a lot of time to set up and everything. I can set up within like an hour and they give me like 2 hours. But, you know, but I realized that like, I'm just gonna take my time, you know? I'm just gonna really be here, be in it. Because I love, honestly, I love doing my job. I love setting it up. I love breaking it down. I love filming, you know, so it's always a process. And I do thoroughly enjoy it, you know. And so I want to take the time to slow down and enjoy it, you know, with everything that I do, with editing, with working out, things like that. I'm like, okay, well, what can I do that's going to take the less time that I'm going to do, like fast, get it done, you know, feel good, get it out, you know what I mean? But like, I just sometimes like have to remind myself like, yo, slow down. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. I feel like everything is just too fast. Wow. That's crunchy. It might break my teeth. I think ultimately, like, I want to start slowing down more, start enjoying the things that I'm doing, you know, instead of already thinking about the next thing. I don't know, that's just something I noticed as I was like starting to rush, you know, and picking up the pace. Like, everything should be, you know, enjoyed. Unless it's something that you don't like doing, then yeah, you can rush it. But like, if you love what you're doing, or you're doing something that is fascinating to you, like, take your time, you know. Unless you got somewhere to be or something, then I guess, you know, it's valid. But even then, like, you know, a whole minute is actually long. Try doing a plank and you'll definitely find out. But yeah, I don't know. Slow down a little bit more. Take your time, process everything. I'm gonna enjoy this burger. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Everything is linked down in the description below, including my Patreon page. So if you want to go support me in anything that I do, I have extra photos, videos, things like that on my Patreon page. And I'm also selling my photography, so there is a link down in the description below for my photography work. And also, if you guys want any of my gear, I have affiliate links all linked down there for you guys as well. Thank you again. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All that is free stuff to do. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Enjoy life. Live it up.